Alright, we're here for yet another resurgence of StarCraft Allied Final. Use map settings map, playing World War II. This is in May 2018, and I myself, Ravixel, going to see if we can get this game cast. I'm from the observer slot, but may not be starting. Let's see if there's going to be a pause. Well, no pause so far. We have Penny as Germany, who's being STC Kursu, and Napoleon here at Italy, Goliath on Spain. Then we have STC Chris on UK, STC Boobsucker on France, the real Chris on Norway, so the fake Chris must be Frost. So that is Frost, and then Krontoker on his patented Russia. I believe the comms are split, so although some of these players are having some rust, still there should be a good game. Just came from a good Italy game facing a Chris Russia. He won, but it was quite the battle. But everything's looking pretty standard so far. Rush coming in, Spain joining him at the bottom of the map. France's troops are still split. Going to be looking to get these dropships out, but a little bit of a danger spot. Going to drop the fire bats. Going to try to take out as many tanks as possible. So he gets an extra tank or two, but he puts these drops in risk. So he tried something there. He tried to be innovative. Didn't quite work out, but you see what he was going for. Fight's going back and forth between the RAF and the Messers. Still enough Messers here for Spain. Starts with 12, he's lost 3. The Algiers taken without too much of a problem. Oh, meanwhile we have Russia going for a standard first rush here at like a 230 hit. So this is a 230, 200, 200 hit. As you can see, he's got 145 left. Great penetration. Managed to get through with an entire army. Getting this core is of very high value. He's already got the physics bay, so getting a ton. Still having the 3 BCs up. RAF is joining him. Going to be trying to take out some air. RAF is going to be fighting. Going to be taken out. The core has not gone down yet, but still overall amazing push here by Krontoker as Russia, but did not get this key building, and still has a couple of BCs that he's getting lots of value for. He destroyed all these buildings. And we're going to have to see if Napoleon is going to be building a bunker wall. You'd imagine you'd want to build the bunker wall right up here. Protect Berlin, protect your core. I expect some sort of wall either in front of Berlin or in front of the core here. So let's see. Still has a fair bit of tanks. Let's check around the map to see what else is going on. Paris has not been taken. French BC here. Drops are being brought around. Late on the Middle East factory here. Boobsucker, very, very rusty. That's okay. Pretty sure it's his second or third game backs. Real Chris is massing east. He saw that the first hit was incredibly strong. He's looking to end this game quick. This is what you want to do every time as Norway. If you see Russia have a very strong hit, come east with him. You look at the man count, he's got about 105. Still has money to max it out. Does have drops. But for the meantime, gonna move forward with Krontoker. Kron's waiting for his spawn. There it is. Sitting at 136. Upgrades at 2-2. See if he needs tank upgrades. He's normally not the one to upgrade his tank super early, but let's take a peek. Yeah, nothing yet. So there's the bunker wall just south of Berlin, focused on the middle of the map. Doing that though, going to be giving up the core to the RAF. Still good bunker line for the upcoming attack. Gonna need it. He's gonna have 350-ish sort of man count right onto their wall. And here they go. They're going low. I think they're going to be happy with this. Germany, when he's seeing this, should line his tanks up in an arc up on this area. So, great penetration here from the combined armies. They're going to knock out these buildings here and then push upwards onto these bunkers. So what helps is that you're able to kill one bunker at a time. 1, 2, 3. And Germany does respond by sending his army up. But they wanted to fight with the bunker here, so they probably should have went a little bit farther back. Spain's going to reinforce with his drops. Good decision here. Should be using the bunker wall, though, so they're just playing a little bit too far forward and losing a lot of men because of it. Russia does not have too much of an army. RAF taking pot shots onto the tank units and the straggling air. Good repair job. All around, strong attack and good hold here. Frost is going to take out. Great high-value building to take out. If he saw this, he'd probably go for the barracks as well, but going to get that starport. Germany down to 1 starport. Let's see. Does have barracks up there. A couple of engineering bays. See what else is going on around the map. Egypt is open. France building an army. Going to be taking out this right here. Medallion being stacked well in time. Few drops. 2 barracks here in the bottom part of the country. Straggling rock over here. Start of a bunker wall. Everything pretty standard for Goliath of Spain. Boobsucker here, now finally ready to come over and take out Africa. BCs are here. With standards, you clear Crete out. If Greece is still taken by UK, you make sure to clear this out as well. And then traditionally you send them up towards the Eastern Front. But you also have the option to, if you're very sure you can hold the east here, you can bring them back to your one of these bunker walls and really prevent Africa from being taken. But it's a judgment call. Looks like NAP is going to do the more standard thing, take out the island and bring them up to the European theater. RAF has done a great job in taking out the Norway trigger. But a little bit of an issue here. Chris has forgot to put mines in the area, so focused on other things. There's his fire bats, going to go protect the wells. That's a different move. You put 6 fire bats out there, run them underneath a drop. Could get a lot of value. But it's unfortunate for this because you lose all your defensive buildings here, and now it's really easy to poke up. I suspect Germany will try to take Denmark out. Boob is going to be taking out Africa, nice and quietly. And sorry about that. But we have a drop coming out from Goliath. Let's see what he's packing here. He's seen out scouted. So he's got a 10 drop, so very strong. BCs are here. Now seeing the BCs, you could drop under the BCs. Those that is 3,000 worth of units, but he's going to go for the absolute prize, which is the wells. He's going to see these fire bats, and he's not going to like it. Very smart. He's going to go ahead and drop wherever he can, try to get a group of men together, but it's just not going to be effective. These fire bats are doing work, so Chris, although he did not do the element of mining the Norway, but no, that's just not going to work, unfortunately, for Goliath. Completely stuffed, and you could thank the advanced scouting here of the Science Vessel and the 2 BCs, as well as you can thank Norway for having those fire bats down at the wells, proving great use. And that 10 drop, which would normally have taken out the 2 wells, has to fly back in disgrace, only to get healed up. And I imagine Goliath is going to have to build more drops sometime in the near future. Instead of getting nothing, the more secure play would have been to drop somewhere in UK, but doesn't look like he's got the BC cover for it. Only 4 BCs. New mini wall being put up. Penny here does have money, so probably should throw another couple bunkers up around this area, but we're going to see. Russia going in through the bulks. Kron figures some buildings down here he hasn't killed yet, so why not start working on that? Go ahead and take out this bunker. He's targeting it. Very good job. Takes it out before the SCV can get there. Italy's going to load this one down, but it shouldn't be lasting too long with this many troops. And he's deciding to pull off with the SCVs. Frankly, these are just going to be wasted, unfortunately. So we'll see if Kron pulls his tanks here. He really would like to keep some of these. There's no way he's got enough of an army to defeat this. And he's going to try. Got the bunker loaded. And got 7 tanks out. So, good hit by Kron, good pull. Goliath, as Spain, came in here with a drop. Just wanted to make sure his team does not lose on East. So that's the 2nd time he's dropped East, and then he had that failed Wells and Egypt drop. So, playing on the defensive side. Unfortunate that his only aggression was countered, but still proven to be a factor in this game is Goliath as Spain. Look at that gold. Got 5,000 from holding Algiers. Boobs slowly might just micro lose this SCV, and that sucks because you have to have your CC somewhere, and I don't think he's got one. I'm pretty sure Boobsucket is out of the game. Oh, there he is. Built one down here. So it's not going to be that important, seeing that he's built a command center. Did not float out his buildings as we saw before. Tried that little fire bat drop, didn't work out. Well, being able to clear out UK. Looks like this Axis are starting to make some aggressive moves. It was a good decision to go UK here because they stopped the East attack so hard. They bottled up Krontoker in the Balks region. So being able to immediately leave the eastern part of the country and then go directly up towards UK. This is going to be close. But once these troops are down from Norway, there's no way the Axis have enough. So they are going to see that. Penny going to get his BCs out. Still has some infantry there. These infantry, very important to prevent air from chasing to try to kill your BCs. Keeping a small army here, either from Germany or from Spain, is normally a good idea. Throw in a couple fire bats as well to prevent a drop. Boob has cleared out the buildings. He's going to look to start taking it, and he will with these SCVs. Italy brought his BCs down, but he's going to be moving them back now that he sees that Russia's attacking. Russia's keeping up the pressure, but just doesn't have enough of an army to be able to push at will. But very key, he is keeping his tanks, got a 2 upgrade on the attack. Infantry, of course, is at the 3-3 mark. Italy hasn't upgraded any infantry or tanks as of yet. The attack upgrade here for Spain. At a good place at this point in the game. Chris making a big investment here. And quickly is able to take back UK, so a good win there from the Allies. Probably in large part because of the Axis pressure here in Africa. Wanting to make sure not give up and lose the underbelly of Europe here. Risk getting dropped, risk losing your islands. Looks like Kron is getting ready for a Balk's attack. Just wants to keep them thinking. Doesn't want the whole team focusing on UK. Have the defenses. You normally don't need to build that one, but it's just doing that to fill up the area. That way as many troops as possible get lost to the trigger. UK held. I'd be very surprised if he didn't have 3-3. Does have 3-3. Able to hold on to that engineer's workshop as long as possible. More pressure put down into Africa. SCV loaded. Now Goliath has a choice. Do you either ask for help and retake Algiers here, or do you once again ask for help and drop UK? D-Day just happened. UK should have a fair bit of BCs here. There's the 6. Another 3, so he's got 9. So 7 plus 3, so he has 10. He's going to beef up some more RAF. So 10 BCs against 8. Looks like more Messers than RAF though. So this is a pretty even air fight. But this is what Penny is baiting. He wants this air fight. Gonna try Yamato. Thought he was gonna Yamato there. Just possibly out of range. So this should all have been split. This is not going to go well for the Axis here, unfortunately. Goliath going to lose out not only his dropped troops, but his drop ships as well, down to now 1. And this is not the fight that they wanted. Now Germany getting outgrounded as well as out-aired. With these drops, they should be able to win. And they absolutely were. 1 BC left. And 4 BCs here from the Allies. So really it is good game because the Allies do have Africa. They just won the Arab War. And good game everyone in exactly 20 minutes. Chris and Penny, very nice counts. This is not the real Chris. This is the real Chris. This is Frost. Frost and Penny, very nice in the APM. Unit kill count. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Very nice by Chris, evening up Goliath's kill count. And the resources. Boob was just about to shoot up. If he had a couple more taxes, he would have shot up to here. And he was on his way. Well, good 20-minute game. We would like to see, nice and standard. And Ravixel here, bringing it back.